haven't made a video in so long. I took a little break. My last video was my planner unboxing, which I filmed back even before Christmas, and I just got that up last week. So it's been a little challenging getting back into our routines, but here we are, and I got some great content planned for you guys. But in today's video, I wanted to talk about my almost 1-year-old Eli Luca. I cannot believe he's gonna be the 25th of this month, and we are doing a Harry Potter themed Chosen One birthday party on the 24th. But I wanted to just do like a little chatty update on him. I haven't done one since I believe it was a 7 to 8 month update, or maybe 9 month, but this is just going to be going over 10, 11, and now we are in his 12th month, and just basically everything that he's been doing and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a little different. It's not going to be structured, just a little chatty video. Feeling a little sentimental these days because I have an almost 3-year-old, and of course my 1-year-old here shortly. But before we get into talking about his handsome self, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button below. Hit that bell notification if you want to be notified. I'm really going to try to stay consistent about posting this year. I'm trying for 2 days a week on Wednesdays and Saturday mornings. So I will definitely be updating you guys on my stories. So don't forget to follow me over on the Pieces of Jade if you don't already follow me over there on Instagram. But yeah, let's get into talking about this handsome guy. So I have mentioned in my previous videos that I have a baby book. It's just a traditional style baby book, and I try to keep up with it monthly. I haven't been doing good so far the last like 2 to 3 months because of the holidays and everything, but I recently just updated it, and I still need to add some pictures and stuff. So I may do like a flip through video of this because I think it's so cute. Ava has one as well, which is completed through her obviously 1-year birthday, but it does go up to 5 years old. So I will link this below if you're interested in looking at this baby book. It is a Carter's baby book. But yeah, I'm a very pen and paper person, so I love just traditional style baby books. I just think it makes it so cute. But if I ever have a 3rd baby, I think I might do one that's digital just because it's a time saver. So I'm gonna flip over to his, just to kind of help me see what I'm going to talk about. But he doesn't have an appointment until February 1st. That was the soonest. If you hear a little bit of noise, my 2-year-old is up, and we are going to be having a family day. So that's why I figured I would shoot this video real quick while I'm ready, because it's very rare that I'm ready on the weekend or anything like that. So yeah, let me go ahead and flip to his page. We're gonna start at 11, no, we're gonna start at 10 months because I believe his last update was through 9 months. So I can update you guys on what he's doing. If you have a baby right now, this will give you a great idea of what to expect. And you know, just remember that all babies are not the same, and they will all reach milestones at different times. So if you ever have any questions, you know, don't compare too much to other people. This is just a, you know, to give yourself a good idea of what to expect for your baby. I know that I loved watching updates to kind of give me an idea of what I should be looking for. They also have tons of apps too. I think I use like the Einstein Milestone app or something, but honestly this is my 2nd baby, so I don't really pay attention to all like the leaps and all of that stuff. I kind of know when they're, you know, on point, or if, you know, they're a little bit more behind, and that's okay. So always consult your pediatrician if you have any questions. Eli, actually, I thought that he would be ahead of Ava, you know, do everything sooner, but he actually did everything a little bit later. Not too much later, but he did do everything a little bit later. He's not walking right now. Ava was walking at about 11.5 months, and he's about that age and not walking yet. He does stand by himself and walk unassisted, but he does stand by himself and walk unassisted if he's on like the furniture and stuff, but he doesn't just like walk by himself. Okay, 10 months old. So milestone and memories, of course, like I was telling you, he stands and pulls up by himself. He's very loud lately. I think he's just like experimenting with his voice. Him and Ava kind of have like these yelling, like, I don't know, competitions. It's the cutest thing. Like, she'll make a noise, then he'll repeat it. She'll make a noise. It's super cute. But yeah, he's just very loud. And I think that's the main differences from his last update, is that he is way more active, of course. He's already been crawling. He's super fast at crawling. He pulls up, he walks around furniture, walks with his walker, and he's just very more animated, making lots of sounds. He does kind of say like dada, but I don't really know if that's what he's saying, but it sounds like it. And you know, he's just very animated, and oh my gosh, such a cutie patootie. So sleeping patterns, he's always been a good sleeper. He sleeps from about 8:30 p.m., sometimes 9 p.m. to about 9 or 10. It really depends. He's such a good sleeper. I don't even really rock him. One difference between him and Ava, my daughter, if you're new here, my daughter, she's almost 3. I had to rock her to sleep until she was literally knocked out and put her in the crib, and sometimes she would still wake up. Eli, I literally just rock a little bit, give him a bottle. He has his binky. They both love their pacifiers, and put him to sleep a little bit sleepy, and he'll be good. As long as he's a little bit sleepy, I turn off the light, put a sound machine or some type of music. I do use this little owl sound machine, super inexpensive. I'll link it below. I believe it's by Skip Hop. I also have another portable little sound machine, and I do have blackout curtains, and it works wonders for him. He doesn't need a sleep sack anymore. I used to put him in the nested bean sleep sack for probably up through 10 months, and he doesn't really sleep with it anymore. And I put a sleeper on him because it does get chilly at night, and he loves, I have like a little baby pillow. He absolutely loves baby pillows. I know some people say you're not supposed to put anything in the crib until after 12 months, but we just started putting him in the crib, and he loves it. And of course my daughter decides to play with blocks right now. So yeah, so he has a little baby pillow, and he sleeps so good, and he is such a morning baby. Just as soon as you walk in the room, he will literally get up and smile at you. Ava is like dragging her out of the bed. But yeah, I'll probably be doing a 3-year update on Ava. She has definitely changed a lot of her habits and things like that. But back to Mr. Eli, and I'm so sorry it's a little bit noisy in this video. When you're a mom, it's really hard to do a video when you don't have anybody else up in the house, but Ava decided to do some blocks. But this is real mom life for you. Okay, so eating habits, oh my goodness, this baby will eat until you absolutely stop feeding him. He will not stop eating. He's just like, he loves his food. And of course, he's still on formula. We use the Similac Pro Advanced. I stopped breastfeeding at about a month and a half, 2 months. And basically, he does about 2 to 3 bottles a day with solids. I give him like the pouches and purees. I make some homemade and store-bought food. Then there's some snacks that he likes. He loves like those like corn puff little snacks. He loves like the little teether crackers and the yogurt melts. We shop at Aldi, so I get all of that stuff there, super inexpensive, but he absolutely loves all that stuff. He loves like mashed potatoes, bananas. You know, we'll chop up some of our food like really small, like eggs and stuff. He loves that, but he just eats everything you can think of. I think the only thing that I have found that he really doesn't care for is carrots. I think that's the only thing. And I did get him some like chicken and like veggie puree, and he wasn't too fond of that, but he still ate it. But he likes like chopped up. He would rather have like chopped up stuff, which is good. So he has no problems with eating, and we're about to transition to whole milk. So we're excited about that, because if you are a mom, you know that formula is not cheap. So really good with that. New discoveries, like I said, there's not really any like new discoveries from the 10 to 12 month mark. We're just waiting for him to walk, but he's just so much more hyper and active and animated, and you're really starting to see his personality come out. And I'm gonna try to insert some videos while I'm talking here, so you're not just looking at me talking about my kid. But and he's not in this video with me because he is still sleeping right now, and I find that it's easier to make these videos whenever he's not in the video, because he's very hyper, like I'm saying. I feel like boys are more hyper. I feel like boys are easier so far from my experience, but they are more hyper. So yeah, I will insert some videos so you can see his cuteness, and of course I always post tons of stuff over on my Instagram. But yeah, there's not really any new discoveries. But as far as his favorites, he loves eating, of course, taking his naps. He takes 2 naps a day. Usually when he wakes up, he'll be up for maybe an hour, 2 hours, and he's like done. He wants to take a nap. that I've never seen a baby get so tired like so early after they wake up. And he'll take like an hour to 2 hour nap, and then he'll usually take a little like 40-minute cat nap later in the day, you know, before he officially goes down for his nap. He loves playing in toy bins. He stands up on our little toy bin we have. I think I might have a video, but he pulls himself up and he just like loves taking all the toys and taking them out, and then he takes them and he puts it back in. Like any type of little box or bin, he just likes to take the toys out and then put them back in. I mean, he's working on coordination, but he's still learning to play with his toys. But I just think it's the cutest thing that he will, if I give him like a box or a bin of blocks, he'll just literally take them out and then put them back in. It's so cute. And then of course he loves copying Ava. Everything that she does, they run around the house, they play tag, they copy each other's. You wanna come over here? You can come over here in the video. She's just looking at me filming this. Come on. They look at each other, they copy each other, they do all different types of stuff. Hi, yes, and we have these leftover 2021 balloons, and she's playing with them. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? You have to come over, come sit down, come sit over here. This is videos about your brother. You wanna say hi? Wave hi. Yeah, okay, you can come sit next to me. All right, so yeah, and he loves being in the stroller. We will go to the mall or go places and he will just be as chill as can be, and he really, unless he's hungry, he loves being in the stroller and he'll be in there for a while. But of course, you know, with the whole pandemic, we really haven't been doing too much. With Ava, we did so much. We went to Disney, went to the beach, went so many places. Right now, I think the most we've ever do is like grocery store, maybe the mall for a little bit, the park, and that's it. With everybody wearing masks. So dislikes, he hates the sippy transition cup. Hold on, baby. I recently been trying to get him to like transition from the bottle a little bit, just, you know, but he doesn't really like those little sippy, it's still the silicone spout, but it's more of a sippy cup. And I'll try to insert a video, picture, but he doesn't really like it. He like literally spits it out and doesn't want to even use it. But he is so used to the Dr. Brown's or the Tommy Tippy bottles, which is what we usually use. He hates getting changed, like when I change his clothes, changing diaper. He just does not want to stay still. He doesn't cry or anything. He just doesn't want to stay still. And it's so hard. Like, so half the time I don't even use the changing table. I just change him on the floor because I'm so afraid that he's gonna like just, he's so strong, so he's just gonna belt off the changing table. So that's another thing with Ava. She was just so calm while I was changing her. Him is like a different story. Okay. Yeah, so staying still is an issue for him. He's so hyper, like I was saying. A couple of new things. He puts his hands up for me to, Ava, honey. Oh, look at everybody. You're gonna interfere with it. You can't be crazy. Just hold the balloon, baby. So he literally puts his hands up for me to hold him, and he wasn't doing that before, but he'll like go like this for me to hold him, or he'll literally just come up to me and pull up and want me to pick him up. He's such a mommy's boy, and it's so cute. It melts my heart, so I'm not mad about that. He's very ticklish. He is so ticklish. I don't remember Ava being this ticklish, but I will literally tickle him, and it's so cute. His laugh, I really want to see if I have this on video when I'm editing it, and I will try to insert that, but it's so cute. He has the cutest laugh. He laughs way more, and of course he's been smiling since he was 3 months old. He's always smiling. And he gets mad if he doesn't get what he wants. He has a little temper, like literally he'll clench his fists and be like, like I don't even know. It's so cute, but at the same time it makes you so frustrated because you're like, why are you this young throwing temper tantrums? So we always talk about all the bad or the good stuff, but those are some things. Like he just has such a little temper, and you know, Ava and him are brother and sister obviously, and she'll like take something away from him because sometimes she's mean, and we have to get on to her about that. But he will start crying and throwing a fit. I mean, all kids do that, of course, if you take a toy away from him, but it's just like he's so young. Like Ava was an only child at that time, but I don't really remember seeing kids do that. So I feel like that's a little bit different. So clothes right now, I mean, he's been at 10 months old, he was wearing, like he could wear 9-month clothes, but he's been wearing 12-month clothes since about 10 and a half months. He's definitely on the bigger side for his age, bigger than Ava a little bit. But yeah, he's in 12-month clothes. Shoes, about 4 or 5 size shoe. Most of the time we just put socks on him. But yeah, sometimes we do put shoes. Diapers, at 10 months he was in a size 4. But recently, this past month, we did change him to a size 5. He hasn't officially had a doctor's visit, but I know at his 9-month appointment, I just measured him and he's about 30 inches. 30 inches is his height. At his 9-month appointment, he was 29.5. So yeah, he's about 30 inches tall. I haven't officially weighed him, but at his 9-month appointment, he was 21.5 pounds. So I'm thinking he's a hunkster. He's filling out. He's definitely gaining weight. I'm thinking he's probably maybe about 23, 24, somewhere between 23 and 25 pounds. I will post an updated stats on my Instagram once he has his appointment. And if you haven't watched my last video, he did go for a consultation to get fitted for one of those helmets because he does have a little slight flat head. We decided not to go ahead with it after consulting with the pediatrician. They just said that it's not really necessary and our insurance wasn't covering it. So we decided not to go do that, and his head is perfectly fine. I mean, it's not perfectly round or anything, but I mean, Ava never had issues with that, but you know, you can tell because I know he does kind of have a little bit of a flatness on his back, but they said that it could round out more, but that's just his head shape, and it's nothing like a dramatic like flat head syndrome or anything like that. He also has a strawberry birthmark on the back of his neck that I've shown you before. We are actually going for a consultation to start laser treatments. I was treating it with a medication, not a medication, but something that they gave me, like an ointment, the dermatologist, to kind of reduce it. It hasn't really worked too much, but I'm going for a consultation to start laser treatments. So we will start getting that, shrinking it and making it smaller. Let's see, anything else that I haven't mentioned in this baby book. So so as we go through 12 months, at 11 months, you know, he's waving. He does wave. It's so cute. He just like kind of like goes like this or puts his hand out. It's adorable. And let's see. So I was telling you, he loves pillows and stuffed animals. He'll literally like lay on them and just like stay there like he's about to take a nap. It's the most cutest thing. He plays for longer periods of time. Of course, we had his first Christmas. It was so adorable to watch him and Ava together. And of course, he was super interested in the wrapping paper only. Let's see. Pretty much everything that I have mentioned. Climbing. Oh my goodness, this boy is starting to climb. Ava has one of those Pottery Barn kid chairs, which I think we're gonna get one for his first birthday, and he just loves climbing that chair. Cool. So he's climbing, which makes me nervous. We do have a baby gate, but that, like I said, that goes hand in hand with him just being way more active. You want me to put that on here for you? There you go. That just goes hand in hand with him being way more active. He actually hugs too. Oh my gosh, he started doing this thing where sometimes I rock him to sleep and I hold him like this, but he turns and he just hugs me and lays his head on my shoulder and I rock him. It melts my heart. Like, I want to cry because I'm just like, it's so cute. He loves laying his head on his shoulder, and that's something that Ava never did, so I absolutely love that. And I did say he loves walking with his walker. We're trying to have him do that a lot more so it can help him with starting to walk. I think he's gonna walk probably, I don't know if it'll be by his first birthday because it's in about 3 weeks, but maybe shortly after that. He loves it when I sing to him. I like to have some nurseries. I don't have a good voice or anything, but I do sing them like nursery rhymes when they're this age, you know. I think it just soothes them and helps them go to sleep. I only know like 3 or 4 by heart, but he just looks up at me and with his little eyes, and he is so intrigued. Ava could care less, but he loves it. Let's see. Yeah, like I was saying, he's such a mama's boy. He loves playing with in his sister's room, right? He likes playing in your room. So let's see. Oh, and I think he might be up. I think that is pretty much it. So just before I end the video, I wanted to let you know, oh, one last thing he's doing. Like I said, this is just like a very chatty video because I have no structure to this video. I just want to let David, and now David is up, and yeah, mom life. But I wanted to make sure I did this update before it got too late, and then I ended up never getting it up. So one thing he's doing, he pulls himself up, but then he goes down, and he doesn't go all the way down to the sitting. He squats. So he'll literally sit there and squat while he's playing with his toys. It is the funniest thing. Oh, and he's dancing. He bobs his head. Sometimes when you play music on, he'll be like that, and it's the cutest thing. So a typical day of him eating, so he'll get up and he usually has a bottle of formula. He'll have a yogurt pouch and a little teether. He goes down for a nap, and then lunch is usually like a veggie puree or little small chunks of some food that we're eating for lunch. And then snacks are like the teethers, puffs, yogurt melts, and then he has like his afternoon nap. And then dinner, he'll have like a jar of puree or food that we're eating and another bottle. So yeah, he typically has about 2 to 3 bottles. He'll have a little bit of milk before he goes to bed, but that's usually only about 2 to 4 ounces just to kind of soothe him a little bit. But yeah, that is basically all of Mr. Eli. We are so excited for him to turn 1, and I will definitely be having a decorate with me, preparing for his first birthday, and of course a first birthday vlog. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this 10 to 12 month update. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, you know, if you have a little one, it's your first baby, or anything at all, shoot me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.